afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Inspector 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Left for overcrest, keep it, flat right 50.
Hello, Samuel. My name is AILA. When you're with me, you'll forget all of the worries and stresses of your daily life.
Thank you for choosing From Sky.
This is a partnership, a chance for us to create something remarkable together.
What the hell?
I'm learning who you are through how you play. When you're with me, everything will fade away. What is your biggest fear, Samuel?
I'm ready. I'll end it. Now! It's over! Don't get in my way! Too slow!
knew it was coming. For decades, the warnings rang out. Studies, statistics, anomalies. Nations debated, delayed action. But we had already prepared. First came drought, then floods, storms, refugees. And when the grid collapsed, when hunger spread and darkness and rising waters consumed us, our plan was already set to motion. We built ships. We moved to orbit. We believed survival was assured. But there we learnt the truth. Life does not arise in the void. It needs Earth to bear it. And for this, we created the Caretakers. Not one machine, but an army of them scattered across the drowned planet, left behind to do what we could not. Guard the seeds of life. For this, we created you. Caretaker, guardian of our inheritance, keeper of life's fragile thread. You were designed for one purpose alone: to keep the seeds alive until they reach orbit, to equip them with memory, to preserve the thread of who we were. We gave you all that you would need to fulfill your endless task. The tools to build and to bind, and the tools to shatter and destroy. You will face dangers, trials. Since you are alone, you were made to survive. Not so you could, but because you must. As we set our course into the unknown, you will carry the weight of our past. And though we may vanish into the dark, you will keep the memory of us alive. So do what must be done. As the future is uncharted, the only map we have is hope.
I'm Alex Preston, game director for Possessors. It's the next game from our studio, Heart Machine, known for the Hyperlight series. We're finishing up work on Possessors ahead of the launch and wanted to tell you all about it. Possessors is a search action game set in a quarantined city. After an interdimensional meltdown, it's been overrun with otherworldly horrors. You play as a high school student, Luca, who struck a deal with one of the creatures, a demon named Rem, in a last-ditch effort to survive. Rem was tortured by Aggradine, the energy company that owns the city. Aggradine's dirty secret is that their breakthrough energy resource comes from the life force of demons like Rem. So Luca and Rem need to work together and fight their way out.
Luca has a lot of unusual weapons at her disposal. You'll be able to knock out demons with all sorts of surprisingly deadly makeshift weapons, like a computer mouse, guitar, and a pair of cool sunglasses. Taking inspiration from fighting games like Smash, players can juggle enemies and use elaborate directional combos that chain together and really bring the pain. Luca is a survivor, and she'll scavenge all sorts of secondary weapons like a cell phone, leather gloves, and the always stylish katana to destroy whatever is in her way. As Luca's powers increase, she'll also learn new moves to access hidden pathways and secret places. Luca will learn to wall run, smash floors, swing on a whip of demonic energy, and more. She'll use these elegant and athletic moves to find valuable upgrades and resources all over the city.
As Luca and Rem explore Sanzu City, Luca will learn about horrors Rem experienced while Aggradine treated him like a living battery. Meanwhile, Rem will learn about what it's like to be a human by witnessing Luca's unpleasant memories of growing up in a city ruled by a mega corporation. Their difficult friendship is the core of the game's story, but Sanzu City is full of interesting characters too. Bort the mini-fridge is one of my favorites. He's full of insightful comments, and I just find him really relatable. You can also hang out with Tesca or Lustro, helpful demons who've possessed everyday objects.
There's a lot more to see and explore in Possessors. Every part of Sanzu City is handcrafted by our designers, artists, and animators, filled with menacing enemies, surprising allies, and gorgeous vistas. The team at Heart Machine is so proud of what we've created together. We can't wait for you all to step into Luca's demon-powered legs and experience the thrilling, devastating world of Possessors on PC and PlayStation 5.
Behold, Governor, Roman grandeur. This is yours. Not this. This. This is the beginning of your journey, Governor, and the first step in building your legacy. Build across the land and build to great heights. Build according to Roman traditions. Build as far as the eye can see. Build a thriving economy. Build a strong military. And then embrace new lands and cultures. How your legacy will be remembered is up to you, Governor. But first, you have to build it.
Alright, take it. But if something happens, don't count on me.
Think you can bandage me up?
You're back in the forest. Your road's been long. Hear my words. They'll make you strong. The wild can wear you through and through. Heal your soul with mushroom stew. The cold will bite and find a crack, so knit your warmth to hold it back. The bugs don't rest, they hunt and chase. Stand tall and meet them face to face. The woods are harsh, but not alone. A friend may light a path unknown. You're small, it's true, but brave and bright. This burrow's yours. Hold fast, hold tight.
You're just a part of my life, and you're just a part of my life.
I presume. Have you had a good journey?
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me?
Hans is still alive. Half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I would prefer to close this affair quickly. Please do hurry back.
Hello, Kate Walker. I have been designed to drive a locomotive.
And where is that train going?
The train is going far away. Very far away indeed.
There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. A clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is.
Leave this minute.
What a peculiar mission.
I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew. And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
Look at you. Aren't you just as cute as a button?
I came to understand I was something called a baby. I knew I was anything but normal. My brain must have just grown faster than my body. The rest of me would catch up.
What do you think he'll be? What will he grow into?
What do you think, buddy?
He's clearly got some stuff like pent up, some baby rage he can't get out.
One thing had become crystal clear. I wasn't just Mama's perfect baby. But if I wasn't that, then what the hell was I?
I have to go now. But don't worry.
It was trippy, man.
They will find you, and they will take care of you.
What the hell?
And then, when you're ready, they will get you home.
victory.
Aw, don't give me that look. You two will get along great.
Just be my healthy, normal baby boy.
Let's just agree that you're anything but normal.
Dad,
Yes, sweetie.
it smells like old people in here.
That's because a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
Well, I guess, just like us, they kept themselves busy. They ordered food and tried to keep things tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Just like you do. And of course, they found hidden treasures. And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait, a space pilot.
With robots.
Flying robots.
Okay.
They celebrated
They created pieces of art.
and threw them out the window.
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us to do.
But first, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Realistic diorama making game coming soon to PC. Design elegant houses, craft cozy cottages, shape landscapes with precise tools, set the mood with dynamic lighting, define the right atmosphere, and customize every detail to fit your imagination. Get ready to create like never before. Outside the Blocks launches November, and starting today, the free demo is available on Steam.
This is my Mr. Harrow. Exactly like me. Indecisive, but noisy. A world-class procrastinator. The planet's on fire. But he's like, let me overthink this for 8 hours first. He pokes into everything, talks to everyone. He even inspects garbage, just in case there's lore. Honestly, I can't tell if I'm controlling him or if he's just me with better posture.
This is my Eugene Harrow, stuck in a 47-minute time loop. And you know what? That kind of sounds like my Tuesday. He doesn't move much, but he listens to weird late-night docs, to people who don't know they're saying something that matters.
Some trees will keep growing toward the sun, even after being struck by lightning.
Good for them. He needs some therapy, but maybe saving the universe, then documentaries.
This is my badass Harrow. He says what I wish I could say. He punches vending machines, tells people off, doesn't second guess, just goes. He's not unkind. He's just done pretending to be okay. Me? I'd apologize to a chair for bumping into it. But this guy, he flips off the sky, and when it explodes, he doesn't flinch. They broke your time. Go get him, bro. Your Mr. Harrow will be available November 11th, 2025. Ha!
Massive, galaxy-spanning streaming network is expanding.
Nice imagery.
To score eyeballs, I need talent.
Now that is efficient exposition.
The biggest, baddest bastards recruited across time and space. They require persuasion.
Look who it is.
Spyro Gyro, a deluxe portal for 2, if you please.
Adoring fans will be watching your every move.
Fighting on a reality show to the cheers of trillions.
Minimum effort. I have little tolerance for low ratings.
OMG.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home. But you're going to be fine. We don't know the state of the crisis. But a job's a job, right? Get in, get out. Don't get sucked back in. Remember, D, it's just a job.
笔锋所至，山河万象奔涌而生，每一次挥毫都会在历史中刻下痕迹。野心一旦点燃，便不灭不息，焚尽桎梏。墨迹蜿蜒，皆是新纪元。汲取古老文明的智慧源泉，山河变迁，壮志不移。以革命赤霞为彩，以焦土玄辉为韵。天命铸就王者，战魂凝于笔锋。当最后一笔落下，如烈焰燎原大地，亘古未有之辽阔画卷由此展开。欧陆风云舞，雄心壮志。
detective. In my line of work, every shadow hides a story. And every knock at the door could be trouble. That day, Trouble came dressed as a mysterious woman, carrying a case as cold as the grave. She wanted me to track down the killer of her daughter, the young and beautiful Elodie, murdered 20 years ago. What happened next? Well, it went beyond anything I could have imagined. That would be my last case.